Hey y'all, today we are doing a full face of makeup with my old favorites. Some of them are a few years old, some of them are several years old, but I used to love them and I want to see if I still love them with the product knowledge I have now. I mean, I try so much makeup and I think that's a benefit because I really know what I like. I know a lot of formulas, I know what's good. And this is personally for me. We're not all gonna like the same things. We know that. But I wanna know if these old products can stand next to new products, new formulas. So that's why we're doing this today. Full face, everything on my skin is old. That's great. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new here, I always wanna let you guys know, I use all natural lighting here on my channel. I want you guys to see my skin, my redness, my pores, my rosacea, everything, and what we end up with. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already, and let's hop in. Okay, I hope my camera is right. The last video I did was the sheen video, and I really jacked it up. So if I look a bit weird or things are off a bit, let me know. I can totally adjust my camera because it took me a minute, you guys. It took me a minute. So the first thing we are going to reach for is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. This is in sand. I have not used this in ever, but I used to love this. You guys can see how much is gone out of this. I used to absolutely use this like crazy. And especially back then, a few years ago, I did not like matte foundations. This was one of the few. So we're gonna squeeze some of this baby out, apply it to the skin, see if we still love it. I'm just going to, well, one, get my hair out of the foundation and then just kind of rub it around on the skin. Oh, this hair, you guys. I'm over it. I need a bobby pin. But this matte is not matte like you're thinking. It's just a really soft matte. It's really a beautiful, beautiful foundation. What I will say is as it is drying down, you can probably even see it. It does get a bit darker. This is a summer shade for me, so it might be a little bit dark, but we can always lighten it up a bit with concealer. But it blends out so nicely. It does have a scent. I mean, it's Too Faced. And with a brush, I can get this really close to full coverage. With a sponge, it's more medium coverage. We just try so much new here on my channel. I want to use what I have, you know, things that I haven't picked up in a long time. So that is what we're doing. Yep, still love this. This looks so fresh and so beautiful. And it has been hours since I did my skincare. Oh, I do have on lashes because, you know, that's all I did today. But I do still have my skincare on. Like I said, that's been hours ago though. But you can see there's still some glow to the skin. That's why I always loved this foundation. And you guys, I still love this foundation. Like I said, you can build it up. If you use a brush, you can get really great coverage. I know you can still see a bit of my redness, but it looks stunning. And it wears beautifully. It wears all day, does not come off, doesn't peel or do anything weird. Okay, next product is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This is another one. I used to absolutely love this. We might have to add in a different concealer. And you guys know how weird my nose can be. And this foundation is sitting perfect on it. I'm gonna add a bit more of this concealer. I had forgotten how heavily fragranced it is. I mean heavily. Where I put it on my Cupid's bow, yeah, it's bad, you guys. Like, I wasn't expecting that much fragrance, and it's just chilling right below my nose. Like, it's not easing up on me. Okay, this concealer is nice. It blends out really nicely. It's not like crazy full coverage. I did have to build it up. This does, again, darken once it dries, as it starts to dry. But what I will say is I would not use it on the Cupid's bow or near the nose, because the scent is out of this world. Like, it's really, really, really bad. I need a darker shade, but it is what it is. Powder. Oh, powder. Trust me, it'll come together. I know we're looking a bit weird right now with this under eye, but it'll come together. Oh, I'm choking over here. Ugh. Okay. This one, Tati made famous, you guys. You ready for it? Cody Airspun powder. Talk about fragrance. Let's just, it's migraine time. We're gonna get one. From this concealer, I mean, the foundation is friggin' fragranced, which that's not too bad. It really does kind of dissipate. But this concealer and this powder, yep. If you have migraines or headaches, guaranteed to get one with these products. Holy cow. Woo. And I'm not baking. That's just, it's not my thing, you guys. I'm just strictly setting it. And I'm not putting any more near the mouth or under the nose, because that's just too much. It's too much. So here is what we have so far. Bronzer. This is the ABH Powder Bronzer in Cappuccino. Again, I was obsessed with this bronzer. It's really nothing special. The tone is pretty good. It's not my absolute favorite, but it's pretty good. And we're gonna do, like, hold on, my armpit's totally itching. We're gonna do a recap of kind of everything and how I feel about it now at the end of the video. Because now, where I try so many products and I'm just very familiar with product, I'm kind of curious, because are these as good as I thought they were or not? For highlight, we are going to use the Lorac Illuminating Highlighter in Daylight. I was obsessed with these for so long, you guys. I loved these. I had like 3 or 4 shades. I think I still have 2 of the shades. But you can get a beaming highlight. You can also go a bit softer with these too, but a few years ago, I was more into the trendy beaming from space highlight, and now I like a more natural highlight. The newer formula is the same, but these old ones, you guys, you legit couldn't beat them. And blush. I think I had every shade of the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten blushes. I seriously had so many of these. This one's in Peach Delight. So we're gonna go in with this. Put this bad boy on the cheeks. I mean, they're just the epitome of a glowy blush. They're just gorgeous. I had forgot about these two. Like, when I was looking for old products, I found a few and then I was like, oh my gosh, I used to love this and I used to love this, and I don't know, formulas have improved so much over the years, so it's odd bringing in older formulas because some of them honestly are just not up to par. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, especially eyeshadows. So speaking of eyeshadows, this eyeshadow I have had in my collection the longest. I honestly could not throw it out. It was the first high-end palette I ever purchased, and then I was hooked. So, the original Lorac Pro. I got all of these, even the Mega Pros. Gosh, I used to love the Mega Pros. So I am happy that they have come back out with new eyeshadows. You just hadn't heard anything really about Lorac for quite some time, so I know that it's a different company that owns them now, but their eyeshadow formula is really good. So this one right here is completely just demolished, but let's see what we want to do here. And I always love the packaging of this, so sleek. I love it. And again, I do have on eyelashes, but I'm just, holy Nikes. Wow, I clearly forgot how pigmented these are. Like, I was expecting like this much pigment. Like you can see, I did not dip back in, but I got this much pigment. Let's hope these blend like I remember. Because I have went in with older palettes, you guys, you know, now, and they honestly suck. Like, I can't believe I liked some of those, but back then we did not have the quality and the amount of eyeshadow palettes that we did back then. But yeah, Lorac was always my favorite. They are very, very pigmented, but they are soft. And I know some people don't like soft shadows. I'm like totally down with soft shadows as long as they perform well and they're pigmented. But I notice a lot of the time with softer shadows, they just blend out better and they can be very pigmented. Yeah, like you guys seen how I could totally jack that eye up, but it blended out perfect. I'm gonna take some Sable on a flat brush. Probably going with too much still, but I'm trying. We're gonna put this on the outer corner. I don't know, these are just so easy. You can do an everyday look. You can really smoke it out. Why not? Why not? We're gonna go in with Espresso. It's even darker. Grab a clean blending brush. You guys see, like, they just blend. They don't get muddy. They just blend so flippin' nicely. Like, it's crazy how well these blend. We're just gonna, you know, do it. And let's go in with Slate. Because why not? We're just playing with makeup here. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I got some fallout from my finger, but I think that was my fault. I think I went in with just too much on my finger. And these aren't like the most metallic, but back then you weren't getting super duper metallics anyway, but these still pack a punch. Like, even now I would be completely happy with the way this look is turning out. I remember Pewter being one of my favorites. It was just a different color. Is so pretty. And then Garnet. Let's just swatch a few of these so you guys can see. Like this rusty copper, deep purple. Yeah, yes. And then let's do a light one. Here is light bronze. I mean, you guys, wow. I'll do a close-up. Let me do a couple more. There's the gold, which is a beautiful, beautiful gold. I mean, look at this gold. For back in the day, that was bomb. I am going to take the espresso shade and run it on the lower lash. We are going to put on the Balm Meet Matte Hues lipstick in Adoring. This is gonna take me a minute, you guys, because I don't wear liquid lipsticks hardly ever, and especially dark ones like this. This is really dark. Like you guys see, and I used to love these. I, again, had like every color, but I can go ahead and tell you I don't love these still. I just don't love liquid lipsticks. Okay, and then our setting spray, we're gonna use the Mario Badescu. Sorry, you can hear my dog. This one's in Sage and Orange Blossom. Gosh, it smells good. I know the original was around forever ago, but you see, that's why I don't like this as much anymore. It just can leave really big droplets. Let's talk winners and losers. Let's do that. So for winners, the biggest hit for me, you guys, like the biggest shock, is the Lorac Pro palette. I'm shocked it is still that great quality. We have so many good eyeshadows now. The quality, you guys, has went through the roof. This can still stand up to those. It can. If you have this, pull it back out. Honestly, pull it back out because it is good. The foundation, I love the foundation. I just don't like some other things on top of it. But this, I do really like. I'm gonna keep using it. The blush is good. I would definitely keep using this as well. I just have others that I like better. The highlight, I'm gonna keep this little baby out. I think it is really good. I love the way it looks on the skin. Now, one other surprising product is the lipstick. It doesn't feel that bad on the lips. I think I could bear it to wear this, so that is very shocking to me. I have tried a few other liquid lipsticks lately and I've hated it. I mean, hated it. This one's not that bad, so that one's kind of surprising. The spray, like I said, it leaves big droplets. I have tons of other sprays that I like way better than this one. The powder bronzer is just okay. Again, I have others I like way better. This formula is just not the greatest. The two absolute horrid duds. The concealer, I can't believe I ever liked this. It's heavy, it feels heavy, and the fragrance. I cannot deal with the fragrance in this, you guys. It is awful. I hate this. I honestly hate this now. It's crazy how things can change. And the Cody Airspun powder, I did not even apply that much under my under eyes. Definitely did not bake. My under eyes feel so crepey and heavy and disgusting. I'm not into my makeup feeling super heavy on the skin, and my under eyes feel awful, but I hate the concealer and I hate the powder. So the mixture of the two is an absolute no-go for me. Like from far away, it looks fine, but up close, it's not what I like. It's just not. And I am totally down with full coverage, full beat makeup on the skin. But I don't like it to feel like this, very dry and crepey and heavy. I'm just, no. I can get that same look, but it can look so much better. See what I'm saying? So I'm so glad we have better powders and better concealers, because those are the two things that I'm so glad I have found way better products for. Because if I was still using these, it would not be good, you guys. I would be aging my skin. No. So yeah, this is what we got with all of my old favorites. Shocking, some of those were favorites, but I'm glad we all evolve. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.